Body Shop, 301 Avenue D in Bear. Call them today for a free estimate, 586-2711.
We're at 7:46 KNEB News Extra Time, brought to you by Intralinks. And here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. And our guests today are Skip Lessert and Virgil Ritz. Came here from Morrill this morning. Talk about the big celebration over in the village of Morrill this weekend, the Horse Creek Rendezvous. And I'll just start it off real quick here by letting you know that the co-ed softball tournament kicks this thing off on Friday night, 7:30 p.m., and it goes at 8:30 a.m. on Saturday as well. I'm sure they probably have a number of co-ed teams involved in that, and that's over at the Brown Legion Field. It's just north of Highway 26 off of Liberty Oil. So if you want to get involved in that, call Tammy Cooley at the village office. You still have time to do it. And give her a ring over at the Village of Morrill office. You can get involved in that co-ed softball tournament that's part of this big celebration. Starts at 7:30 p.m. Friday night and continues on Saturday. So, Skip, boy, it's been a long time since I've seen you. Looking good. Retirement's working well for you, huh?
Treating me good, Kevin.
Yeah?
Treating me good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, so the big celebration on Saturday, and you're in charge of the car show, right?
Well, I'm not in charge of it, but I certainly am going to help, but I'm here to promote the car show.
All right, well, let's do it.
Okay, well, it's the Rodders and Friends car show, and you can register up through 7 a.m. on Saturday. We have a show and shine, and registration fees are $15, and that includes breakfast Saturday morning, biscuits and gravy or cinnamon rolls, and there's no really award program. It's a get together with your car buddies and spend the day and talk and have a good time.
Yeah. So where do you show the cars over at the park, do you?
We show the cars at the park in Morrill, and everybody has a place to park, so it works out really well.
Yeah. And you usually have quite a few cars there. I remember going through Morrill and seeing all of them cars.
We actually have to limit it to 50 cars because of the space we have, but we're always full.
Yeah. Okay. So if people still want to get in this, is it possible to get in, or you pretty much got your 50?
No, it's still possible to get in. I met with the chairman last night, and there's still room for more cars.
All right. So how do they do that? Do they call the city, or?
They can call the city. They can call myself.
Okay.
They can call my number is 247-2041, or they can call Morrill James at 925-1012.
1012 Morrill,
and that is a local number.
Okay. All right. So a lot of ways to get in, and can they just show up that morning?
They can just show up that morning and register right there.
All right. So it sounds like a lot of fun with the cars. You guys also have Virg. You might as well jump in here. You got a big adult run that starts at 7:30 and registration at about 7 o'clock, huh?
Yeah, we get a good turnout for this. We'd like to have anybody that's interested in that show up. It starts right there at the park, and start off at 7:30 with the 5K, and when that's all finished, we have the 1 mile run for kids. So anybody that likes to get out and stretch their legs, it's a good place to do it.
All right. Okay, so we got to talk about the parades here. You got two different parades. You got kind of a kids parade and the regular parade, right?
Yeah, we have a kiddies parade that starts at the library. You gather at the Morrill Library. We got a couple gals there that are in charge of that. Susan Vander Cleesh and Esther Siegel, and they would like to have all the kids come join that, dress up your bike, whatever you want to do, and that parade goes up Franklin Street up to the Morrill Park and ends there.
All right, starts at 10 o'clock, and you register at the library around 9:30.
Yeah, get there as early as you can, and so the parade gets off starts on time at 10 o'clock.
All right, now the regular parade follows that.
Yeah, we have a big parade at 11. Anybody wants to get in that, we don't pre-register. Anybody just wants to show up. If you was in the parade last weekend, or you're planning on the parade for the county fair, this is a good parade to come in and kind of in between or after, and
yeah, kind of practice what you might be doing in the county fair parade, maybe, huh?
Yep, we got you can have your cars. Kids can also get in there, and antique tractors. We got floats. We got horses. a little bit of everything.
All right. So where did that parade goes down Franklin Street? Is that right?
Yeah, if you're gonna come in the parade, we'd ask you to come down Jordan Avenue to the high school parking lot, and we'll gather there, and then the parade goes down Franklin Street right down. It ends down to Morrill Park.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. So I know Rob and I are going to be in the KNEB truck, and we're gonna ride in that parade on Saturday morning. Starts again around 11 o'clock. Now you also have a lot of other things that are going on that day, and let's run through some of those things.
Well, after the parade, all the antique tractors that show in the parade can also park their tractor on the street right north of the park, and we'll have a show there for anybody who like to show off their antique tractor. And then we're going to have kids' bike races on Center Avenue, just a block north of Highway 26, right after the parade. So if your kids want to get in the bike race, it's a good place to see how good you are.
All right. A lot of other things you got going here. You got you can walk through historic buildings. You have alumni celebrations, of course, class reunions, all that type of stuff's going on, right, Skip?
Oh yeah, big class reunion time for the classes that graduated from Morrill. This is a real special event for them every year. One thing I do want to mention, Kevin, is the Ladies Legion Auxiliary has a hamburger fry at noon. That's really a special event, and it's their key fundraiser for the whole year, and so it's always well attended, and the hamburgers and the food is always really good.
All right, so that's at noon at the park there.
At the park, yes,
Yeah.
at the park.
Okay.
And all day long on Saturday, there's a free swim day at the Morrill Pool. They may have open house at the library that day. And the Village Museum is open from 1 to 3, and that is at the library.
Yeah.
And it's open for people that want to visit the museum there.
Okay. And then you also have, if you just want to hang around in the park, you've got all kinds of music and entertainment and stuff, right?
All kinds of music and entertainment all afternoon long if you just want to hang out. And typically that's what the car show people do, is just hang out and listen to the entertainment that's going on.
Yeah, from 1 to 5 there, you've got music and entertainment, all kinds of stuff. Who's going to be providing the entertainment?
Well, I know there's an outfit called Torrington Fiddlers is going to be performing there, and I also know that there's a dance group from Morrill that Christy Freeman has dance classes there, and she's got a group of kids that are going to come and perform.
Yeah.
And
the Homesteaders are going to be there,
Green
right?
Valley Homesteaders is
Yeah.
another one that's going to be there, and the entertainment is really, really good.
All right, so if you want to do that, just kind of hang out from 1 to 5, and it's not done that. Not done at 5 o'clock. You guys do more stuff.
Free barbecue.
At 5 o'clock, we put on a free barbecue. We start serving at 5, usually probably 5 till 7, or as long as the crowd's there, we serve unless we run out of something, but we never have, so you're all welcome to come to a free barbecue at 5.
And then 8 o'clock.
And at 8 o'clock, we have a street dance down on Center Avenue, down on Main Street, from 8 o'clock to midnight. The Perfect Blend is going to be providing music this year. They're pretty good, so there's something going to be going on all day, and we wind it up with the street dance on downtown.
All right, so you guys got a lot going on, and once again, if you want to find out about any of this stuff, you can call the Village of Morrill, get some details. There's flyers out in Morrill. I think you guys got some out around town, and maybe we'll give your guys' numbers again. Skip's number once again is 247-2041. Is that right, Skip? And
if you want to get in the parade and you don't know what to do, they can give me a call at Virgil Ritz at 247-2909.
okay.
Or Jim Spencer at 247-2291.
All right. Either one of those, all those numbers kind of work.
You bet.
And just get down to Morrill and have some fun over the weekend on Saturday. Going to be a warm day, but that park has a lot of trees, so you can kind of sit in the shade and kind of enjoy it all.
We do this every year. It's been going on now about 17 or 18 years, so we'd like everybody to come up and celebrate with us.
All right. Very good. All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
You bet, Kevin. Appreciate being here.
All right. No problem at all.